So I've got my Harbor Freight tire changer, which I've made a, Nelmar end bar demounter, and it gets gouged into pretty good by wheel lips. And then I made my mounting again with nice little bearings, and that seems to work pretty well. Use it on truck tires. So today we're going to find out how it does on a 205 5016. So that's a stock Nissan 240SX SE tire size, and the first thing I have to change in the realm of low profile. So we're gonna see, and these are cold too, so they're not very pliable, but they're not old, they're not dry rotted, they're camber worn. So I'm gonna flip them, and I run enough camber on the front of the 240. I don't think this will matter. So let's get that going and see how hard this is to actually do with my old tire changer. Step 1, remove valve stem cores. So that's always a lot of fun, and you gotta be careful they don't go flying across the room. Now you really ought to have a proper wheel weight removal tool, so you're not jacking up your wheel, hitting it with the hammer and stuff like I'm gonna do. Now I've seemed to have better luck with the built-in bead breaker on the machine than I have with the independent bead breaker device, so that's the one I'm gonna try first. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that broke the bead pretty easy. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if we can get that other side off. So there you go. That bead's nice and broken all the way around. So now we're going to flip it and do the same thing, bead on the other side. I really should take good care of these wheels because they're in decent shape, and SE wheels are coming up in price, but it's all right. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I'm just not nice to these wheels today. That's not really a great thing. All right. So the bead's broken. Now we can move on to the next part of the process, which is dismounting the tire. So the first step of dismounting is to put it on, get the wheel set up in the middle, then you gotta get your nice little stop there to keep it from turning. And then you'll want to put your X somewhere around about where the lug holes should be. And this has been works better on 4-lug wheels, but I just jam the gloves on there and then just put that on there as best as I can get it. And that normally works okay. So we're going to tighten this, pretty damn tight, because you don't want the thing moving too much. And then we're going to start with the removal process of the tire itself. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Now I've got a wide variety of bars and tools that I use for this. So we're going to start with our big old tire iron. Get that bead down all around. So you got to get it below the drop center for the damn thing to come off. And then with heavy duty silicone lube, you're just going to lube the crap out of it. Now the silicone lube's pretty good for rubber, so that's about what you're going to want to use for this. So let's see if we can hook it and get the tire up and over. All right, so that's hooked and the tire's up and over. So now we have our demount bar, because that's what we're really going to use to hook the tire up and over. And this is This is really the hardest part of the whole operation, is getting the damn demount bar below the bead and around to begin with. And then once we have that, the whole operation really starts to fall in place a little better. Now this part is where the drop center is important, and we really need a buttload of lubricant. And I mean that literally, a buttload of lubricant for this process to really go properly. And that silicone dries pretty fast out of the can, so we're just gonna pull this along, and you can see the tire start to come pretty easily, all things considered. I was really happy with that. I wasn't expecting it to go quite that easy. Didn't seem like our bead was quite broken on the other side. Lube from the bottom upwards. Just get a lot of lube in there, a lot. And then the same thing, except on the bottom, you gotta get your demount bar hooked in. That's really the hardest part of this whole operation, is just getting that bar up and over. But once you do, you just push and pull, and the tire will start to kind of hook, and then you know, oops, shit. Pay attention to what you're doing, because the audience is more interested in getting the damn tire off than you talking to them. So yeah, all right, that's a flip. That's the tire off. Put it back on, dump it around. This is your opportunity to make life easier. Put lots of lubrication on here. So wear on the inside of the wheel because of camber, or sorry, wear on the outside, tread on the inside. And this bead you can normally shove on there pretty easy. And this is where the little bit of niftiness comes in. I wish I could take credit for this design, but I basically just copied it from another guy on YouTube and made it a little bit better, which is all engineering is just copying things and making them better. But this one, you're going to want to start with the part of the tire around here and line up the bar so it's hooked, but the bead is riding on the bearing. Go around in a circle and we'll push the tire on. I'll illustrate that. Oh, you really got to hold it. Get it. And you knock all your cans off in the process. That's amazing. Come on, go. Go. See if I knock the camera too. Come on. All right. I'm having trouble holding it drop center, so I bought a tool for this. So let's try the tool, because maybe tools exist for a reason, and maybe that reason is that they work, so you should use them. Bam! Tire's on there. That wasn't too hard. Can it hold a candle to a air, pneumatic, electric, whatever the motors are powered by tire changer? No. Can't hold a candle to that. But for $100 in your garage, when you just need to change a drift spare every now and then, it does pretty good. It does pretty good. So there you have it. A low profile tire change from a rusty YouTube garage mechanic who hasn't done this in a while. I should have practiced first, that way I could have made it look good. That ought to get our old Nissan 240SX rolling again so we can shoot some sick drift videos.